Good morning, family. Today is Wednesday, May 29th. It's hump day. We almost there, y'all. We almost there to the weekend before Monday. So thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. I really appreciate it, as always. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day so far. Hope you out there getting it, working, making a few dollars for you and your family. Well, no, not a few dollars. I hope you're making a lot of money. And if you're not making a lot of money, I hope you're getting yourself in the position to make a lot of money if you want to. Everybody don't want to make a lot of money, and that's fine. So, to each his own. But I want to make a lot of money. Because I ain't just working just for me. I'm not trying to make enough just for me. So therefore, I need a lot. So anyway, on to the topic. I was scrolling, as I love to do. Y'all know I love to do it. Y'all probably love to do it too. Scrolling through Facebook, and I was seeing some women talk about what a real man is, describing what a real man is, and they were talking to some guys, trying to school them on what a real man's supposed to do, how a real man's supposed to act, how a real man's supposed to carry himself, what a real man's supposed to do in a relationship. These are women telling men what a real man is. Now, remind you, I'm not talking about all women, but the majority of women nowadays don't even know what the hell a real woman is, right? Because as you see as men, what we're having to pick from and choose from, I'm talking about real men. I ain't talking about you scrub. I don't fuck with y'all. If you're a scrub, I don't fuck with you. Or you watching me, but I don't fuck with you though, if you're a scrub. But the solid real men, I rock with y'all. And that's what, when I'm making videos, that's what I'm talking to, real men and real women. I rock with both of y'all, real men, real women. So if you hear me saying something about a woman, ladies, if you hear me saying something about a female that you might find offensive or whatever, I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about the same ones that'll come against you as a real woman. They talk about you too. That's the women I'm talking about. Fellas, if you hear me saying something about a scrub or a man, whatever, I'm not talking about the real ones. Y'all should know that by now. You follow me long enough to know where I'm coming from and who I'm addressing my message to. So, these are women saying what a real man is, but yet don't know what a real woman is. They know what a real man's supposed to do in their mind, but they don't know what a real woman's supposed to do and how she's supposed to act, how she's supposed to behave, her role in the relationship or in the family dynamic. They don't know none of that.
In 4 lines for $25 a line per month. When you switch with eligible.
My bad, I had a little talk show that I listened to in the background. So anyway, I'm gonna direct this message to young men, especially. I'm gonna say young men. I hear some guys say, what about the grown men, older men too, big water? Now on this one, we should know better by now. But if you don't, you can take it to heart too. But I'm directing it mostly to the young men, because they're the ones still being molded, still being getting to where they want to be in life as a man. Not just financially, but emotionally and spiritually, they still on their path to where they want to be as a man. Trying to figure this thing out, go in the right direction of being a real man. The majority of young men I know, because I was the same way when I was a young man, may not have known what a real man is, but I wanted to be one. I might have thought, and I thought I was a real man, but I wasn't. I was a Pookie and a Ray Ray. But I thought I was a real man. And then if you are a young man nowadays thinking that you're a real man or don't know what a real man is, and then if you listen to the wrong person, which is a woman, telling you what a real man is, what a real man's supposed to do, you listen to the wrong person. See, what a woman does, and the message is, do not let a woman determine for you as a man, as a young man, old man, whatever. Don't let a woman dictate, determine, define, classify, whatever you want to call it, what a real man is to you. Don't let her coach you on being a real man, because she don't know what a real man is. What she's doing is trying to mold you into the man she wants you to be. She don't care if it's a real man or not. You ain't got to be a real man as long as you're the man she wants you to be. She don't care. Let me repeat that. Most women nowadays, they say they want a real man. They are not looking for a real man, a solid stand-up guy. They're not looking for that. It's cap, internet cap, life cap. It's not true. Most women nowadays are not looking for a real man, even though they say they are. That's what they want. I want a real man. No. They want a man made just for them, built just for them. A man, as they say, a Build-A-Bear. A laboratory man. Hold on, y'all. So when you hear women nowadays say they want a real man, they do not want a real man. It sounds good in a speech, on Facebook, on a podcast, or what have you. But what they really mean, what they're really saying, is they want a man that fits their mold, that will cater to their lives, make their lives easier and better. Don't care if you're a real man or not. As long as you're doing what they want you to do, you pass. You can be the biggest F-boy in the world. But if you're an F-boy that do what she wants you to do, live how she wants you to live, according to what her idea is, what a man's supposed to be doing, whether it be paying all the bills, what have you. You can be an F-boy. But if you're paying all the bills and whatever her idea of what a man's supposed to be doing for her, not what he's supposed to be doing in life, in the grand scheme of things, whatever she thinks he's supposed to be doing for her, if you're doing that, then you're a real man to her. But you're not what's classified as a all-around, straight-up, universal real man. You her version of what she wants in a man. They don't want a real man. They want what they want in a man. That's it. You ain't got to be real. But a real man, you need to listen to somebody, as young men. You see a guy, a man, living how you want to live, doing what you want to do in life the right way. He ain't out here slanging. Ain't somebody looking up to no drug dealers and pimps and all that type stuff. You see a man with a solid career, solid family, stand-up guy, his wife happy, which, you know, you can't really judge by a wife being happy, but y'all know what I mean. He doing what he's supposed to do with his family, his kids. Kids crazy about him. Now, that's the main factor. His kids crazy about him. Well taken care of. His mama straight. Anybody in his life that depending on him, they straight. That's a real man. A real man is a man that don't play no games. He play with his kids. That's it. He might joke around with his homeboys when they playing, watching football or something like that. But he takes life serious. He don't cross nobody. He keeps his word. If he tell you he gonna do something, he gonna do it. If he can help you, he'll help you. If he can't help you, he ain't gonna hurt you. That's a real man. A real man loves himself before he loves anybody else. A real man will respect himself before he respects anybody else. He will treat himself right before he treats anybody else right. That's a real man. Not some bogus idea of what some woman talking about, trying to get you to cater to her, trying to get you to serve her. She will mold you, criticize you, tell you what a real man is based on what she wants in a man, not what a real man is. Because a real man would check her. She don't want that. A real man will hold her accountable. She don't want that. A real man will put her in check when she out of line. She don't want that. She want a man that ain't gonna put her in check, that ain't gonna hold her accountable, that's gonna let her do whatever she wanna do, whenever she wanna do it. If she wanna walk outside half naked, to her a real man is a man that ain't gonna say shit about it. To her, that's a real man. He's secure. He's not insecure. That's a real man ain't gonna care what I wear. See, that's her version of a real man, but that's not a real man. A real man ain't going for that. A real man see a woman walking outside naked and he don't like what she got on, he gonna let her know. You ain't going out there like that, and he gonna stand on it. To where, I ain't talking about whooping up, doing nothing to her physically or emotionally. But he gonna stand on it, as in when he tell her, I don't appreciate you wearing that, I don't approve of that outfit. I'm a grown woman. I'm a strong, independent woman. I can wear what I want to wear. A real man gonna say, that's cool, wear it. He's already made up in his mind. She walk out the door with that shit on. When she come back, I'm out of here. That's a real man. That ain't the man she want. That ain't the man she consider a real man. A real man gonna stand on business, on his own principle. He ain't gonna let nobody else mold him, manipulate him into what they want him to be. Because that's what women do when they call themselves on these podcasts, talk shows, Facebook. A real man does this. A real man does that. They don't know one thing about what a real man is. They don't even know what real women are, and they women. They can't even do what a woman's supposed to do, let alone telling you as a man what you supposed to be doing. They don't even know what a real man's supposed to do. They just know what they want a man to do for them. Do y'all get it? Hold on, y'all. The lift right here. Y'all can still hear me, because y'all should hear me over this truck running. He finna move in a minute. Young men, find your older guy, a mature guy, that's going and living the life that you would like to live yourself, and you get up under his wing. You go holler at him. Let him know where you coming from. Hey, I'm a youngster. I ain't trying to hurt you. I ain't trying to rob you. None of that. I didn't have a father figure. I admire how you live in your life, and I want you to teach me how to be a man like you. That's what you do. You don't listen to these goddamn women on these podcasts about a real man does this, and you don't listen to those old scrub-ass, pandering-ass, Derrick Jackson-ass dudes either. Because they pimps. They pimping women. And I told you we don't look up to pimps. You got internet pimps, hashtag Derrick Jackson, and you got the real life pimps, Bishop Don Juan, Iceberg Slim, all them boys. Real life pimp with women on the stroll. You don't look up to them, and you don't look up to no Derrick Jackson on the book. Hold on, y'all. So that's why I say you gotta even be careful about the men that you listen to. Because you might be running across a wolf in sheep's clothing. So my advice on that is to see a man, if you see a man that's living according to the way you want to live, got the life you want to have, and you know he's doing it the right way, you know he's a stand-up, high character guy, you go holler at him and ask him, hey, can you help me? I'm not asking you for no money, no handout. Just teach me what you know about life. He'll be honored and flattered that you saw that in him, that you would want to ask him to help you. But the Derrick Jacksons of the world, no. Them guys full of shit. You don't want a pimp of no kind. Derrick Jackson is a pimp. Iceberg Slim is a pimp. We don't look up them kind of guys. Guys like Derrick Jackson that be on YouTube, social media, Facebook, whatever, with all that straight up, you know they lying. Women be eating it up. They don't care if they being lied to. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all now about. You don't let a woman determine for you what a real man is, because they don't even know. They thought Derrick Jackson was real. So how, because he was the kind of man, portraying an image of the kind of man that they wanted, it didn't matter if he was real or not. He was telling them the kind of man that they fantasize about, dream about, what they wanted, not what they needed. They didn't want a real man. They wanted a Derrick Jackson, which he ain't real. We know that by now. And they still over there listening to him and following him after the fact he's been exposed. They still listening to him. And these are the people you're going to let determine for you what a real man is? They know? Let them talk, they talk. They got freedom of speech. Don't be mad about it. Don't be going back and forth with them. When they trying to say what a real man is, what a real man does, real man pay all the bills, real man do this, real man. Let them talk. They got freedom of speech. They got a right to say what they want to say. But don't listen to them. They don't know a damn thing about being a real man. They ain't even good at being real women. But they trying to tell us what a real man is. Don't ever. And same thing as your mama. Your mama love you. You know your mama love you. And if she being real, if she ever be real, she'll tell you, I can't teach you how to be a real man. And your mama love you. Most women will admit, some think they strong, independent. I can raise a man to be a man. I ain't rocking with them. Most real women know, just like real men know. They can't teach a girl how to be a woman, like a woman can. They can teach her some things, but they can't teach her how to be a woman because we have no experience at being a woman. That's vice versa. So I ain't putting women down when I say a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. They can teach him some things about life, but she can't teach a man how to be a man because she don't know what it feels like to be a man. The emotions and the feelings and the thoughts that a man go through, she's never had them. Vice versa, a man can't teach a woman how to be a woman. So, there you have it. If you want to know how to be a real man, talk to another real man. Don't listen to no damn woman. She trying to tell you how she wants you to be. She trying to mold you into the man she wants you to be, not the man you want to be. Unless the man you want to be is the man that pampers and caters to her. But if that ain't the man you want to be, that ain't the man she wants. If you have your own mind, your own values, your own goals, your own ideas, your own thought processes, your own boundaries, don't let nobody cross them. Don't let her mold you into what she wants you to be. Be who you are. Now, we ain't perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you got flaws, imperfections. And when you acknowledge them and notice that, hey, I need to do better in this, you got to determine you want to do better in that area. Don't let her determine it for you. Because she ain't going to change nothing by herself till she ready. She ain't going to change for you. Don't you change for her. You change when you ready to change because it's going to better your life. We all got stuff we need to work on and do better. But do better for you, not because she wants you to do it. Because we ain't going to never have it all together, all the way right. If a person ain't willing to be with you the way you are, unless you just ain't talking about that bullshit. You're a serial cheater, abusive, physically violent. No. Ain't no woman ever been putting up with that crap at all, not one day. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that on the level of you left the toilet seat up type crap. Change that. If that ass whooping, violence, mistreating a woman, we ain't doing all that now. I'm telling you, a real man don't do that. But also, a real man ain't gonna let no woman dictate to him what a real man is, because she don't know. She don't even know. All she knows is what she wanted a man. And she gonna do whatever she can to get you to be that man if you ain't already that man. And what end up happening, if you follow her lead and become what she wants you to be, she gonna despise you for allowing her to do it. And she still gonna leave your ass. If a woman can get a man to fold and mold into what she wanted to be instead of being himself, standing strong on his morals and principles, if he ain't strong enough to do that, she gonna lose respect for you. I know, because I've tried it. I've tried being whatever that woman said she wanted me to be. I would change it. I'll fix it. I'll change it. Next thing you know, she couldn't stand me. found out later on why, through teaching, experience, life. Even though they'll try to change you, they'll hate you if you do it. They'll hate you if you allow them to change you. I told you, they're weird creatures. A woman will go through all that trouble trying to change you into something you ain't, and if you allow her to do it, she'll despise you. Stay true to yourself. And the people that's for you, gonna be there for you the way you are. And the ones that ain't, you don't need them no way. Get it, got it, good. Bye.